Hello YouTube and welcome to my Let's Play Resident Evil 4 Part 5. In this part we'll be fighting the Monster del Lago, I think that's his name, I have to check. Which translates Monster of the Lake, I think, in Spanish. Yeah, so now we're going for the quick time event. The quick time events in Resident Evil 4, I think they made them popular. I think it was Resident Evil 4 really made quick time events popular. I'm not saying it's the first, I don't think it's the first game that to have quick time events, but sure made them popular. Especially the crowds of fight, which you see way later in the game. I don't necessarily have a problem with them. I mean, today they're a bit tedious, but the only complaint I'd have with the quick time events in this game is that they take you by surprise. So when you're watching a cutscene, you think it's a cutscene, it should break time. No, it's not. You have to always be alert. And I find that a bit of, you know, it's a cheap death if you just die in a quick time event. But you know, other than that, I don't mind them at all. I think they're amusing. I guess because the Wii was pretty new when they, because I think this game, the Wii edition came out in 2007, so yeah, the Wii was brand new. They really wanted to. The quick time events were in the GameCube version, but I just guess they wanted to make it like take full use of the Wii, and in the end they did. So yeah, I was going up here. I decided to get the treasure first. You can get this gold bagel with pearls right there. You shoot the nest and it will come down. And you don't have to go up. I mean, you just go straight to the button. But I want to show you the cutscene with well, you'll see that now. No, that was something. Now this boss is probably the easiest of the game. I guess he looks hard because of his sheer size, and it's like the size of him will make you think that he's hard, but he really ain't. It's really easy. You just have to dodge his attacks and just aim right. Yeah, the bosses in Resident Evil 4 are really something. They are huge. Well, not as huge as like bosses from Shadow of the Colossus, not something like that. No, I mean they're pretty big bosses. They're probably Resident Evil has always had pretty big bosses. I mean, in Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 with Nemesis, but these ones are they were probably the biggest bosses so far in a Resident Evil game. So yeah, you can't really avoid him. You have to fight him, no matter which way you go with the boat. Now, you just have to be careful not to hit the tree branches or rocks, I can't really tell. If any of you familiar with the Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag game, the latest Assassin's Creed game, well, in that game you have to, in certain stages you hunt like sharks and whales and what. And I really think that they were very inspired by Resident Evil 4. The way Leon throws his spear is that really the same way how Edward Kenway throws his spears and that. I mean, you can just check it out for yourself. I really think that was inspired from Resident Evil 4. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Just takes about, I don't know, 1 minute, maybe 2, you'll see in the video. This part here, I think I got knocked off the boat because I missed the first spear. I think if he hit him twice, he would have died. But I missed the first one, as you see here, and the second one, I got it. But if I hit him twice, he would have probably been dead. So just spin back. Pretty easy. You have to be pretty slow if you think. With the Wii quick time events, they're easier than any other version of Resident Evil for me, because all you have to do, the faster you shake your controller, the easier it is. There you go, he died. So we're into the next chapter coming up. Now this is when Leon goes to retrieve this special kind of key to open the church door. There's just a cutscene. He was dreaming. First time playing it, I actually thought he really was dying, to be honest. In case you didn't know, he was injected with the virus.
Leon, it's been 6 hours since our last transmission. I'm starting to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyway, I started to feel dizzy, and I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Game to
lost consciousness?
Not have zombies.
Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
I think there was a total of 9 Resident Evil games before this one.
I'm going to continue my
mission. And all of
mission.
them consisted of zombies and monsters. And this one is... They're not zombies, but they have like this virus in them, like a lost... It's called a Las Plagas, and it's like a little monster. And they are controlled by Sadler, I believe. Oh yeah, I was just checking out the area. So yeah, from the rest of the game till the end, it's going to be in the night. We're on about 6 hours if you didn't catch that. Towards the end of the game, you'll see. So here we see a Los Ganados getting Las Caladas out, and you'll see further in the game there's, I think, 3 types of Las Caladas. That one was the easiest type to kill. They can be very playful. Like, if you get near them, they will cut you up. The second kind of Las Caladas, which you see in the castle, that can actually decapitate and eat your head out. And the third one I found was really cool. You'll see when you get to the island. Now the village part is pretty easy, except towards the end when you have actually, it starts to get a little bit tougher than that. I'm normally up and I played the game so many times. Yeah, so you see these crates, you have to shoot them down to be able to cross over to open the door and just shoot them anyway. There's like a mechanism to open the door where the key is. So we're just going down here. Now when you open the mechanism there, the enemies will come out after you, and there'll be quite a few, so you don't really want to fight them. I mean, you can kill them all if you want, but that just slows down, and it's not a waste of bullets. You will also pick up ammo when you kill them, but it's pretty much a waste of time unless you want to get a really good ratio. But yeah, normally, first time I played through it, I did kill them all, but you don't really have to. You just have to run past them. As you see here, I'm going to throw a grenade and stun them, just run past them. It's pretty easy. They only come when you get to towards the exit. They come from the right side and in front, so you can't miss them out. I just decided to kick these ones. And that's it. Easy, easy, easy. And you don't have to go all the way back because the door shall open, and you see now, and that's it.
I've obtained an object that resembles a cult group's insignia.
Wonderful, Leon. Head back to the church. Ashley's safety is our immediate priority.
Okay, so we're heading back to the church now, as Hunnigan said. But we'll be facing El Gigante. Now, El Gigante, as you're going to see now, is a pretty big boss. He's the second boss of the game. Is he easy? Yep, he is easy, and you just have to, you'll see when we'll get there. I was just gonna go to motion and see, the first time I played this, I killed him, I defeated him with my bullets and just gunpowder and all that, but you can buy a rocket launcher and he'll be dead in first.
What are you selling?
But that's a cheap way. And to be honest, it's very easy to kill it if you're fast enough on the. Well, we'll see when we get there. I'll just
Thank you.
upgrading the handgun,
What are you buying?
which I'm going to sell shortly after I get actually.
Thank you. What are you buying?
I think I upgraded the firepower of that shotgun. Yeah, I'm the handgun shotgun type when it comes to the new. I've never used the TMP The rifle, I will use it on the island where there is the regenerators, they're called. Probably the scariest and most toughest creature of the game, but we'll get to that later. So I'm going to leave you with the cutscene.
¡Rápido! 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 ¡Carla! ¡Usa los músculos! ¡Rápido! ¡Apúrense! ¡Por aquí! ¡Rápido! ¡Rápido! ¡Por aquí! ¡Por aquí! ¡Ay! ¡Se vuelve loco! ¡Mierda!
Here we go. Now, I think what's hard about the bosses in I think as I said, a little bit monster del Lago, you're actually intimidated by the sheer size of them. Same here with El Gigante. Now, in the beginning of the game I saved the dog, and I think when you save him, he'll come and help you We'll try and distract him, which he does. Gives you a clean shot and looks not to shoot him. So at first I haven't played Resident Evil 4 in about a year. I didn't know what I was trying to do really. I was shooting him and doing any damage and it was actually cool.
Hey, it's that dog.
And see, as I mentioned, that the quick time events in the Wii U gives you an advantage because you're obviously going to wave out the Wii remote faster than you're going to do with having a button GameCube controller or the PlayStation 2 controller. And I think the speed of my thumbs with a normal GameCube or PS2 controller takes about 3 times in them, where here I think took me 2 quick time events jumping back to get in just because I had the Wii remote and I can wave the remote faster. I got grabbed again, I shouldn't have got grabbed there. Doors magically opens it. They're going to open like that unless someone opens it. Who's going to open it? Yeah, so I was just picking up all the so yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for watching and tune into part 6 coming shortly. And we'll